Ladies and gentlemen, we're doing the Star Spangled Banner here at Argyle High School. This is Argyle Live on Tradio. We've got live sixth grade action. This is Argyle sixth grade taking on the Cowboys from Coppell sixth grade. Looks like there's a little bit of a mismatch in terms of the roster size. I only see 11, maybe 12 or 13 over on the Coppell side. Over here in Argyle, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Got more than they do. So, this may be a battle of attrition. These are sixth grade players. There can be a big difference between sixth graders. So you're going to see some guys with some pretty significant size. You're going to see some folks with some significant athletic ability on both sides of the ball. You're going to see some guys that are playing out there with big hearts. I think the thing we got to remember is that everybody's on the field to compete and do their best. There's a lot of time and effort put into this by the coaches on both sides. I know I used to coach a Mustang Panther team, and the life of a youth football coach has a very weird timeline. Basically, on Saturday night, you're trying to get your film from the game you had that day. You keep checking your inbox all day on Sunday to see if it showed up. Hopefully you get it by Sunday night. And then you let your assistants know that the film is there. And I guess the well-organized teams, I never was that organized on my team, but the well-organized teams notify everybody, and then a defensive coach goes and looks at it and evaluates your defense, and offense coach looks and evaluates the plays for your offense in that previous game, and you get together and you come up with a game plan strategy for the next week based on tendencies where one of your other coaches has looked at the opponent. But if you're short on coaches, that's one guy that's doing it all or two guys that's doing it all, and there's a lot of film time breaking down your team's opportunities for improvements and then trying to identify gaps that you can exploit on the team that you play that week. And you hadn't even gotten to Monday yet. Monday's where you're coming up with a game plan on how you're going to attack it. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, you're practicing probably 2 days of contact, 1 day of walkthrough. And maybe it's Tuesday, Wednesday, and then you have your walkthrough day on Friday or shells or something like that. And then on Saturday, you got game day. So there is a lot of time and effort. Coaches talking outside of the practice times, exchanging information, a lot of mind share. And then there's a lot of time and effort by the players, obviously. This is all about the players and the fact that they've invested their energy and efforts to participate on a football team and learn what it's about to be part of a team, to grow as part of a team, to succeed as part of a team, to experience learning opportunities as part of a team. And I think that's what we got to keep in mind here. Some of these NTFL games are pretty competitive. I was one of the guys on the sideline that was jumping up and down and running up and down the sideline, and sometimes probably not doing the greatest service for my players in terms of how I represented myself. But I hope we see a lot of great things today. I hope we see a lot of great effort on the field by both teams. I hope we see skills. I know that we're going to see heart, and we'll keep all that in mind as we get ready to enjoy an awesome 6th grade game between your Argyle Eagles and the Cowboys of Coppell. Captains are meeting at midfield. The officials are briefing them on the rules for the day, and they're about to do the coin toss. Let's see if we can figure out who wins the toss. Right now, I have no idea. Well, they're still trying to track down something. I cannot tell what we have going on. How we doing on sound, Sam? We look good on the levels? What you got me at? This is where I'm going to be talking for the day. 1, 2, 3. Check 1 into the mic. Trying to figure out if we have the sound settings good. What number you got? 12. That's perfect. Sam's helping me today. Appreciate his hard work. He's giving me feedback on the sound and the scoreboard. Doing a great job up here in the press box at Argyle High School. Well, we're still waiting at midfield. Maybe it was all about waiting for that one official to show up, and he's there. He must be the crew chief, the top guy in charge today on the field. Yeah, he's got a coin. He's flashing it to the red team and the white team. The red team gets the call since they're the visitors. And he looks at the white team like they won the toss. And let's see what we get for the signal. Okay. Here we go. Red team will receive, and the Argyle Eagles will kick off. And we'll have live football here in about 90 seconds, I would guess. You can hear it through there when the outside one was on. When you click that, that'll mute the entire broadcast. All right, so Coppell's on the field in their red jerseys and black pants with black numerals trimmed in white across the 50 and deep all the way back to the 25. Looks like the team's going to flip it around. I think that's exactly what was actually intended. Got some excellent John Bon Jovi tunes being played here at the ballpark today. Unfortunately, we can't put those on our broadcast because that's copyrighted material, and YouTube just does not like us playing copyrighted material unless we have permission, and I do not have permission from John Bon Jovi. If anybody has the ability to get permission from John Bon Jovi, let me know, because we'll paste his tunes all over our live streams. Argyle Eagles to kick off. Number 15 looks like might be an onside here. Yes, it is. Good bounce. He got the bounce he was looking for. It looks like the Eagles have recovered. It's going to be first down for the Argyle Eagles. Going right to left, that well-executed onside kick. The high hop kicked right off the chest of the Coppell player who was stationed on the 50-yard line, bounced off his chest, and the Argyle Eagles recovered. It'll be first down, Argyle Eagles, on their 50-yard line. The ball rests just inside of the stripe on their side of the field. Coppell has a 6-man front, it looks like to me from here. And then they split out one of these guys. Argyle has got 2 slot receivers and 2 wide receivers. Here we go. 2 slots, wide receivers on each side. They're not lined up clean, but here we go. Lefty with an out pass as a well-thrown ball. Number 3, I got to get his name because he is got a fantastic arm. I could tell that was 2-step drop, and he turned out there and threw an out route to number 38, who ran a good route. The ball went off his hands, and it'll be 2nd and 10 for the Eagles. 9:46 to go in quarter number 1. We're just underway, 2nd and 10. If you're joining us now, the Argyle Eagles kicked an onside kick at the beginning. There's a deep ball, just out of reach. Number 38 again, the intended receiver. Number 3 throwing a tight spin on the ball. I'm sure they're going to connect before this game is over with. It's 3rd down and 10. I think they're set up for a draw on this play. I would anticipate that the Coppell Cowboys are going to be playing cover defense here. We'll see what they do. See if they got a draw or a swing pass in their arsenal. 2 running backs this time with a quarterback in the back, and he's just going to follow his blockers around the left side. There's a wide open alley. Number 3, he's 45-40. He makes a man miss. He's down to 30, 35, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown. Number 3, no laundry on the field. It's going to be touchdown, Argyle Eagles. Yet. Okay, they're lining up for the PAT. Non-rush extra point. It's good for 1 point. No rush extra point, good for 1. So we're a minute and 20 seconds, let's say a minute and 18 seconds into this game. And Argyle, who did not receive the opening kickoff, is up 7-0. Argyle will line up to do the kickoff again. I figure if that onside kick worked one time, that Coppell ought to be looking for it here for the second time. Number 15 for Argyle backs up, measures his feet. Going to do it again here. And he gets another bounce, but this time the Cowboy was ready for it, smothered the ball. And it'll be 1st and 10 for the Coppell Cowboys, going left to right in their red jerseys with black numerals trimmed in white. The ball rests just inside their own 49-yard line. And they break the huddle and head up to the line of scrimmage. They've got to split into the top side. and a wide tight end on the bottom with 2 flex running backs stacked behind him. So trips to the right. A single running back is offset to the quarterback. Snap, number 8. Number 8 for the Argyle Eagles. Back in the backfield about the same time as the snap. Number 27 didn't have many options, actually, after he got the ball. Number 8 was in his face. Is that number 8 or number 6? Tough to tell from here. Second and 17. Second and 17 for the Cowboys. A little bit different formation here. 2 wideouts and 2 running backs in the back. Snap to the quarterback. He hands off number 8 around the right side. He's not going to make it back to the line of scrimmage. Got number 50, number 29, number 98, number 15, all out here making a play. The play lost a yard. 3rd down, and we'll call it 18. 3rd and 18. One thing we've seen today is a lot of good energy around these Argyle defenses. 3 interior guys, 2 walk-up defensive ends, 3 linebackers, 2 cornerbacks, and a single high safety. Here comes the rush, number 27 for Coppell. He powers forward. He's going to pick up about 3 yards. And let's call it 4th down, 4th and 15. Snap back on the punt. There's a kick. And the coaches from the sideline are yelling, "Get away, get away." Because if it touches an Argyle guy and then the Coppell grabs it, it's Coppell's ball. But here we go. Argyle Eagles will have it 1st and 10 on their own 39-yard line, moving right to left in their white jerseys with the black numbers trimmed in red, I believe. Sound about right, Sam? Snap back, lefty with the ball. He makes a deep throw to number 4. You know, I think nobody actually thought about the sun and the impact that the sun was going to have on that particular play. Because that's exactly what caused that play to break down. Second down and 10 for the Argyle Eagles. How we doing on the sound meter? Still good? Argyle with a 7-0 lead here. We got 4:50 to go in the quarter number 1. They've started the clock. Trips down here to the bottom. If everybody's on the line of scrimmage, nope, only one was. Here we go. They ran an inside route with the outside receiver. That's a great play right there. Number 38 makes a guy miss. He's on 45-40, 35-30. Nobody's going to catch him. 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Argyle Eagles. Touchdown, number 38. Argyle Eagles. Well-designed play. Trips to the left. Stretch the defense. Outside guy takes 2 steps back, runs to the inside. The 2 guys to his inside are blocking and setting up a lane. Ball's completed behind the line of scrimmage, and the offensive line is down the field making blocks. You get the ball into the hands of the playmaker, and he makes 2 guys miss, and he ends up going all the way. Point after is good. We're 5.5 minutes into this game, and Argyle 14, Coppell 0. This is Argyle Live on Tradio. So one of Argyle's biggest strengths so far has been their special teams play. And the kicker has made some incredible kicks here, including an opening onside kick that really changed the momentum. And here's a kickoff. He got it to the second level. The ball's bouncing around. The Cowboys fall on it on their own 35-yard line, which is where they will pick up the action. It'll be 1st and 10. Coppell Cowboys moving left to right here with 4:27 to go in quarter number 1. Cowboys have a tight end set to the top and 2 wideouts. Ball's back, and it's put on the hip of number 27. And the Eagles' defense is up to the task as they stone the runner for no gain. Actually, the officials are marking him for about a half-yard gain. Actually, let's give him a yard. 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9 here with 4:09 to go in quarter number 1. Thanks, man. Oh, I'm going to need the glasses for this, for sure. Just hand me the case. Thanks, buddy. Argyle is stacked inside tight, and Coppell runs an outside play. Number 2 makes somebody miss, but the defense is there to recover. That's number 6, Liam Ladd. Liam Ladd with a tackle for loss, backing up the Cowboys. We have 3rd down and 12. Actually, let's call it 3rd and 13. 3rd and 13 for the Cowboys. Eagles are stacked up, ready to come from the outside edge. There's a snap. The ball's on the ground. The Eagles recovered. That looks like number 17 on the recovery here. Number 17, Wes Woodard. Wes Woodard with the big recovery for Argyle. That's a great play here. 2:50 to go in quarter number 1, and the Eagles are looking to wrap this game up early, exert themselves. Eagles break the huddle, and they have 2 split ends and 2 slot receivers, so a 4-wide formation with a single running back offset. Snap back to the quarterback. Lefty, he throws deep. Number 3's got a man off the fingertips. That was Jack Snakenberg with a deep ball to Caleb Combs, number 38, just off Combs' fingertip. Looked like a simple go route. Outside fade route, deep route. Quarterback threw the ball exactly where it had to be thrown, over the outside shoulder of the receiver. The only guy that was going to catch it was Combs. The only guy to catch it was going to be number 38, Combs. And he accelerated, and it went right off of his fingertips. So it'll be 2nd down here. 2nd down. I guess they're doing a water break for the players at this point. I didn't see a signal for any timeouts, so I think that's what we have going on here. 4 wide again. And they're going to go back to the pass. They're going to throw that same pass again. Number 38 to number 4. Complete. It's a touchdown. Snakenberg to Jamison Mayfield. A 30-yard touchdown pass. Puts the Eagles up 20-0. And we've got 2 minutes and 32 seconds left in the first quarter of football. The Coppell coaches are talking to each other, trying to figure out what they can do to stem the tide. There's a big difference in the depth on both sides of the field. The extra point, the no-rush kick is good. And the Eagles have a 21-0 lead here late in the first quarter of play. Well, in case you're wondering, it looks like Boston College fell short of their upset bid against Clemson. The final I'm seeing here on ESPN is Clemson 34, Boston College 28. Tulane 38, Temple 3 is a final. Cincinnati 49, Memphis 10 is a final. Clemson 34, Boston College 28 is a final. West Virginia 37 and Kansas State 10 is a final. Here we go with another kickoff by Argyle. Looking for a bounce on an onside kick and recovered by the Coppell Cowboys. They'll take over 1st and 10 just inside their own 45-yard line. Some more from our college scoreboard. Georgia 14, Kentucky 3. Michigan State 27, Michigan 24. That's an upset in some people's minds. Well, looks like we got some press box serenading going on between the two coaches on the home team sideline. First and 10 for Coppell. They look like they're in a split backfield with a quarterback. He throws it out to 27, who catches the ball and is going to be taken down for about an 8-yard loss. Let's call it a 6-yard loss. 2nd down and 16. Great defense that time. The linebackers from Argyle weren't having anything to do with that play. The pressure from Argyle has just been smothering, not giving any time for the Coppell quarterback to get set. And the pressure's there at the same time that the snap is making it to the quarterback's hand. Same play this time, almost picked off. Almost picked off. By number 6, Liam Ladd. Liam Ladd thinks he let one get away. Is it number 6 or number 8? Let's see. Yeah, I'll call it number 6. Going to be daydreaming about that one. Thought he had a pick 6. But the main thing is he knocked the ball down to make 3rd and 16. Coppell looking for a way to get a little momentum here. They've got trips to the top side, a single running back in the backfield. Here's a snap to the quarterback, little misdirection, and he is met in the backfield. Once again, that's number 6, Liam Ladd. Looks like 4th down and 24 yards to pick up a first down. And Coppell's going to let the clock run down. And they'll flip the field around. And the chain gang is moving without letting the officials mark it off. We'll see. I guess last game these officials didn't do that good of a job on positioning the chains. After the quarters, I guess they're just going to leave it up to the chain gang to do. Got 4 officials walking down. Got nobody managing the chains. I guess just leave it to the chains. Let them take a guess. Well, suddenly, see, this is what happens when the officials don't mark it off. Suddenly, 4th and 24. 4th and 24 just turned into 4th and 15. I'll tell you what. That's some really that's a shortcoming. Well, we got it on camera if anybody needs it. But anyway, 4th and 24 turned into 4th and 14, and it's a bad snap through the punter's hands. The Eagles are going to take over the ball on the 15-yard line. Nice recovery. It'll be 1st down and 10 for the Eagles on the 15-yard line. Officials are saying, roll the clock. Clock's not rolling yet. There we go. There's going to be offsides play there. I don't know what we got. I think we're going to have illegal procedure. I don't understand what the chain gang's doing. Where's the official that's looking after that? It should be 1st and 10, 1st and 15, and you should have the chains on the 15-yard line spreading down to the 5-yard line. There you go. Here's a handoff around the side. Eagles, number 15, and he's going to be tackled in the backfield. That was number 15, Brody Black, who got the handoff that time. Second and 22. Let's see what Argyle has in their bag of tricks here. Early motion. Eye candy, number 10. He swings it out to the outside. He's got a blocker. He makes a couple guys miss, makes a smart cut into the inside. He's still on his feet all the way down to the 20-yard line. Let's call it the 21-yard line, where we'll have 3rd down and 16. Yeah. Clock's running. 8:31 to go. Quarter number 2. 3rd down and long. Snap back to number 3. We got Laundry on the field. And number 3 spreads the defense out. And Got a personal foul, a chop block on the interior. Chop block inside on the interior. Most likely that's two guys blocking one kid, and then one of them goes down low. So it'll back the ball up for Argyle. Got third down and a long way. Let's call it 30 for our scoreboard guy. 3rd and 30. Four wide. This is probably a passing down for Argyle. Lefty with the ball. He throws it deep, a 50-50 ball. It's going to be caught by number 4. Down on the 10, the 5. He's going to be in the end zone. Touchdown. Argyle Eagles. Touchdown. That's Jamison Mayfield with the big catch from Jack Snakenberg. Jack Snakenberg makes me think of Kenny Stabler, the snake for the University of Alabama. He has a left-handed throw, and that's the same thing as the snake Stabler. Who knows? Maybe I don't know. All right, we got a left-footed kicker here. He's going to kick the no-rush PAT. Snaps back, ball's down. Number 15 booms it in for a good extra point. Argyle Eagles 28, Coppell Cowboys 0. We got 7:31 to go in the second quarter. He's jamming, isn't he? Onside kicks, the underrated power play. So I think the recovery rate in the NFL on onside kicks is like 5% or less. But I think if you look across high school football and college football, you might find a 40% recovery rate. Well, high school football. So the odds are not that bad in a 6th grade football game to kick an onside kick. All you need is 1 out of 3 to be at 33%, and you're inside the odds, and that one extra possession could be the difference in a big game. I guess I'm stating the obvious. 7:16 to go. Argyle 28, Coppell 0. Argyle could salt this thing away with another score, because what that means is we would have a running clock. And the running clock is actually for the advantage of every team. But it really does damage the team that's behind. It damages their ability to catch up because the clock is gone. You can't control it. Snap back to lefty Snakenberg. He throws it out in the flats. Oh, pass intended for number 16. Aiden Lockhart off his fingertips in the flats on the top side. The problem with that play is that he had too much green behind him if he makes that catch. That's when they'll go back and they'll rework and practice and run a few drills, and by next week, both of them will be dead on with it. Here we go. We got Eagles are stacked in tight. Snakenberg with the ball. He throws the same play that time to the same receiver, number 18. He turns it on. He cuts inside, makes it all the way down to the 15-yard line. Number 16, Aiden Lockhart. Coach said, okay, he was so wide open on the first one, let's run it again. And then the second time he had a couple guys near him, but a perfect pass by Snakenberg into the flats. And Lockhart accelerates, catches the ball, makes the edge, and turns it into a big play. About a 25-yard gain as the Eagles go left to right with 6:25 to go in this second period, looking to go up 5 scores. Snap back. Snakenberg throws a flare out to number 10. There's nobody in his zip code. He's going to race to the end zone. And there's a signal. Touchdown, Argyle Eagles. (34-0) with an exclamation point. And clock doesn't stop now. Roll the clock. Roll the clock. Just roll it. Eagles get ready for the no-rush PAT. Nope, they're actually going to run the ball this time. Probably give somebody an opportunity to run the ball that may not have necessarily run it too much before. Just off his hands. Eagles 34, Coppell 0. Just over 5 minutes to go in quarter number 2, and the clock is running. So there no kickoffs here. Get the ball on the 40-yard line. Coppell will get the ball on their own 40. Well, I don't know if the officials are doing this right. Maybe they changed the rules in the NTFL. But my recollection is the team that's losing by the 30 doesn't have to receive a kickoff. They get the ball on their own 40. Maybe those rules have changed. Argyle with the dominating performance so far, 34-0 over the Coppell Cowboys. Everything from runs to long passes to turnovers that are created to onside kicks. We've had a little bit of everything here. If you're pulling for the white team, you're on cloud 9. And there's a kick to the sideline. It's going to be a penalty for kicking the ball out of bounds. And I don't see the flag. Well, it goes the other way. You walk it off this way. Yeah. Wow. I am going to bite my tongue on these officials because I do not understand what we got. Clock is running. 3 minutes, just over 3 minutes here. Argyle in control. We're in the second quarter play. This is sixth grade action. Argyle live on Tradio. Snap back. Penetration by the Eagles. Bam. Number 27. Tackle for loss. It's number 88, Brian Hernandez back there, making a big play. Second and 17 for Coppell. Snap back to the Coppell quarterback. That's 00 buckshot. Oh, he is hemmed in and smothered by a bunch of Eagles, led by number 7, Logan Rexroth. Eagles are substituting players in and out now. A lot of playtime action. A lot of depth on the Eagles sideline. Coppell looks like they have 14 kids total on the roster. Maybe, excuse me, I was using some Alabama math there. 13 kids. They got 2 on the sideline. And I can say that, by the way. I'm from Alabama. Here we go. Snap back. Oh, the ball is going to be recovered by the Eagles. It's on the ground after bouncing off the Coppell Cowboy. A minute left in this half. Snap back, fake to 15. There's going to be a penalty on the field somewhere. First down and 15. Fake the handoff. Number 3, Snakenberg. He's got a guy wide open in the flats. Number 18 again. He makes a guy miss. Number 16, excuse me. Number 16, Aiden Lockhart again. On the sideline with a big play and a big catch. Looks like Argyle might be in trouble here on getting this last play off. Nope, they got it off. There's a snap. The ball's in number 7's hands. He's going to be in the end zone for a touchdown. Logan Rexroth on the flare pass as time expired in the second quarter. Hold on. Don't do anything. I don't think that score's right. Yeah, it is. And the no rush PAT is good. We're going to go to halftime with your score. Argyle Eagles 41, Coppell 0. This is Argyle Live on Tradio. Check my meter. Voice, we're good. It looks like we're good for the second half. How we doing on our sound? All right, here's a kickoff by Coppell to the Argyle Eagles, and the Eagles down the ball on the 42-yard line, their own 42-yard line, which is where they will start. We do have a running clock this half, which means it only stops for an injury timeout. Incomplete passes, out of bounds, the clock keeps running. The officials are talking it over, but I think it should be Coppell's ball here. Because they're down. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see what they got. I do not believe these rules are being administered appropriately, but I'm going to just roll with it and not say another word here. Here we go. Eagles ball. Eagles have two wide receivers, an H-back on the right, full house backfield. Handoff to number 7. Look at him go around the right side. He's at the 50. He's at the 45-40. He cuts back inside, 35-30. He's got blockers in front of him, 20. He stays on his feet all the way down inside the 15-yard line. Let's call it down to the 13 where they will mark him down. That was number 7, Logan Rexroth, with a big run around the right side. Fantastic blocking downfield. White jerseys with helmets marked up on the red jerseys. Great job, and way to follow your blocking, number 7. First and 10 for the Eagles. Snap back, hand off to number 11. He's got a gap around the left side. He stays on his feet and drives forward. Number 11, Jake Mayer. It's number 11, Jake Mayer, with a great run. Man, he kept his feet moving. He stayed square to the line. He drove forward with his shoulders and low to the ground, and he picked up about 8 yards. Now let's call it 6 yards for his efforts. 2 split ends. There's a handoff in the backfield again. Good blocking up the middle. Another good run. That'll be good for an Argyle Eagles first down. And this is why when it's a 30-point game, the team that's losing always gets the ball. The team that's losing always gets the ball to start the half when you get to the 30-point range. Here we go. Handoff number 11. He's going to have a touchdown for the Argyle Eagles. Jake Mayer. Snap back to the quarterback, and there's a handoff. Handoff to number 29. Number 29 is Seth Lillis. And he's met in the backfield with a head-on tackle. It's 47-0 here. Well, at least they're administering this correctly, which is the ball on the 35-yard line for Argyle. There is no kickoff when you're in the scoring situation that we're in right now. Tough spot to be in on a Saturday game day. Got a differential in the skill levels of both of these teams. And like I said at the top, you got a lot of invested time and energy by all the players here. So here's a handoff. The ball's going to be on the ground. And Argyle recovered it. It's going to be Argyle's ball. Ball was recovered by number 7, Rexroth. Logan Rexroth. And the Eagles have landed. And boy, have they. We're in the third quarter. Clock's running. We're inside of 4 minutes to play. Eagles have a commanding lead. Snap in the backfield by number 50. He takes the ball himself, and he bounces outside. Great blocking downfield. Number 50 still on his feet, and he powers down to the 6-yard line. I'm not sure number 50, TJ Borland. Number 50, TJ Borland. I'm not sure his regular position is Wildcat quarterback. But I'm going to tell you, that was a fabulous run right there over the left side. He got a little gap. He squirted through it, went up the sideline. And then he just kept his feet churning and drove through 2 defenders. It took 3 to get him down inside the 10. Here we go, first and goal. First and goal on the 6-yard line. There's some great blocking down the side on that last run. When they go back and look at film, they're going to see a couple of kids that laid red jerseys out with some good blocks. Snap back again to number 50. They're going to give him a shot to get in the end zone here. What a cutback. What a cutback. It may be coming back, though. We got laundry on the field. Let's see. Mom didn't come by, so there's laundry on the field. Here we go. We got a holding. And it's going to be backed up. Actually, I don't know where they marked it off. It's a spot foul. And they threw maybe not. Maybe it's interior. So it's from the line. Yeah, okay. It's from the original line of scrimmage. Here we go. First down and goal. Handoff there. And the handoff to number 29, Seth Lillis. Number 50, TJ Borland is still running your quarterback position. Snap back. Snap back, and it's going to be a turnover, and the red team will pick it up with first down here to play. .44, inside of 40 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Eagles commanding 47-0 lead. Here's a snap back to the Cowboys quarterback, and he hands off. The Eagles are smothering them in the backfield now, and it is a loss of 2. Yeah, the clock has started. We got 2nd and 12 here. Swarmed over that time. Logan Rexroth and number 3 Snakenberg in on the stop. Play may have made a yard. Let's go 2nd and 11 here. Actually, I think, is it 2nd or 3rd? Should be 3rd, right? Yeah, these. It really should be, shouldn't it? 3rd? It should be 3rd. Yeah. Okay, let's go to 2nd, and we'll see what happens here. Let's just stick with what they got. I have to go back and look at the tape to see. Oh. Hand off to number 27. I tell you, there is some iron that's being zacked up. Number 11 is down on the field for Argyle. Jake Mayer holding his leg. Let's hope it's nothing serious here. That's Mayer coming off on his own energy, and we've got trainers on the sideline. Take a look at him. It looks like he'll be okay, and that's good. I already witnessed one guy going down this week on Thursday at a football game, and he has the same last name as me. I don't want to see anybody have that same kind of injury. Here we go. Coppell, 3rd down and 10. The clock's running again. 6:56 to go in the game. Snap back to the Coppell quarterback, and it's a complete pass to number 27. Snakenberg is back in the back to make a big play. Coppell just kind of overmatched in this game. It's going to be 4th down. Coppell lines up in short punt formation. Argyle coming hard off the edge. And that's a good job of getting the punt off by the Coppell kicker. 38. Look at him go. He's got blockers in front of him. He's going to go all the way. Number 38 for Argyle. Caleb Combs. Caleb Combs with a 50-yard return for a touchdown on the punt. Great blocking that time by Argyle on the punt return. Once he fielded it and went to the outside on the top, you could tell this is something they've worked on in practice, because the wall was to the top side, and instead of looking down the field, they were looking back, which is kind of what you're supposed to do on that punt wall. Argyle 54, Coppell 0. Clock's running. What? That does? Yeah. Okay. That may mean that we're having some trouble at the provider. Let's see. Here we go. Handoff around the right side here. Number 2. It's a strip by Seth Lillis. So Argyle will take over with 2.5 minutes left in the game. Snap back to number 50. And Coppell is still playing hard. That's a good defensive play that time by number 17 from Coppell to get in the backfield and hem up number 50 for a loss of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's call it a loss of 6. It'll be 2nd and 16 for Argyle. Okay. 16. Call it 16. Number 99 for Coppell makes his presence known on that particular play. Couldn't really get the number on the Argyle player, but let's just chalk that one up to a good play by number 99 for the Coppell Cowboys. 2nd down, a long way to go. Looks like 22 yards. Handoff to number 28 or 29. That's number 29 around the top side. Seth Lillis. He's going to lose yards. It's going to be 3rd down and 5, 10, 15. 3rd and 27. 3rd and 27. This will be the last play of the game, folks, and one that's been controlled by Argyle since the first kickoff, where they executed a flawless onside kick to take possession on the first play of the game. Snap back to TJ, and he goes to the left, hits the hole, No yards. He maybe lost a yard. It'll be 4th down. And this one's going to go in the books. Put it in the books. Argyle Eagles 54. Coppell Cowboys 0. And both teams left it out on the field today. This is Argyle Live on Tradio.